Mr. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Foundation for a Drug-Free World and of the Foundation for a Drug-Free Europe, I would like to express my sincere thanks and congratulations to the President of the Turkish Green Crescent Society, Professor Karaman, and to the organizing committee for this international symposium, and to give me the opportunity to stress on the key importance of the media awareness used to educate the youth and the public at large on the danger of drug abuse, having regard to the public health. The Foundation is mainly concerned by the primary prevention, which promote protective health factors at the population level, as defined by the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare. The actors are the Foundation for a Drug-Free World, established in 2006 to serve as a primary distributor of the educational materials and to develop new materials. The Foundation works with youth, parents, educators, volunteer organizations, and governmental agencies, anyone with an interest in helping people live free from drug abuse. The Foundation for a Drug-Free Europe was established in 2004. It is working with more than 100 Say No to Drugs associations in 22 European countries and is affiliated to the Foundation for a Drug-Free World. As a reminder, each year, 200,000 users worldwide and more than 6,000 in Europe are still victims of drug-related death. So the drug problem is a very serious issue regarding health damages created among population and youth and a threat for the future. Despite the protection of the youth from drugs has been led in several policies, the spectrum of drugs now expanding in many countries and based on many false data is harming more and more youngsters. Drug use results in overdoses, death, accident, violence, and suicide. So, how to get the youth aware that the drugs, all the drugs, are dangerous for health when they are facing powerful lobbying groups using media tactics to influence them into making decisions? To be protected, the youth and the population have to be preventively educated, and the only answer is a factual, primary, preventive education, exposing the truth behind the devastating effect of drugs and involving parents, teachers, educators, and governmental agencies. The youth have to get the true facts about drugs. They will never get from the dealers or the powers behind the drug legalization or the drug-producing firms or groups having vested interest in the drug business. The video, please.
Drugs are robbing our children of their future. Every 12 seconds, a school-aged child experiments with an illicit drug for the first time. And 1 in 3 meet dealers right in the hallways and campuses of their schools. While at the same time, prescription drug abuse has soared by 400%, exceeding heroin, cocaine, and ecstasy combined. Billions are spent on programs to reach kids, with little or no impact on teen experimentation. In fact, nearly half will have used illicit drugs by the time they graduate. And all while drug-related crime and violence among young people continues to escalate, threatening their lives and the safety of their communities. But helping young people lead lives without drugs is the foundation for a drug-free world. Coordinating the largest and most comprehensive non-governmental drug education campaign on Earth. Drawing on more than 20 years of experience in drug prevention, members of the Church of Scientology and volunteers from like-minded organizations conduct a multi-channel, multimedia International Truth About Drugs campaign. At the heart of the program is a series of educational booklets covering 12 commonly abused drugs, educating youth so they can make their own decision about drugs. Community associations, religious organizations, businesses, and governments sponsor distribution of the booklets to virtually every part of the globe. And as the materials are available in some 20 languages, drug-free world teams work everywhere. From the cocaine highways up and down South Florida to methamphetamine boulevards across Southern California. From the crack streets of New York and Harlem to designer drug alleys of Australia and Asia, and out to the cannabis corridor between Africa and Western Europe. Even the former Western hub of international trafficking, known as the French Connection, has almost a dozen Truth About Drugs associations between Paris, Nice, Bordeaux, and Marseille. They have worked their cities through 4,500 public information events, 5,000 collaborative shopkeepers and vendors who likewise have served as distribution points and helped place 50,000 posters in storefronts and public advertising displays. All of this added up to 10 million booklets in hands across France. They additionally deploy mobile units and traveling billboards, which is how they further blanketed more than 15 million flyers. Combine it all, and after escalating for the past 2 decades, marijuana consumption is now down and falling. Then, there is the Foundation's linkage with agencies in need of drug-free world materials. The Los Angeles Sheriff's Department's Intervention Unit for At-Risk Youth from LA County's Meth Lab Country attended a drug-free world seminar and now arm kids with the truth about drugs. In Panama, the Department of Education gave approval for the Foundation's booklets in secondary school curriculums, reaching thousands of school kids. And the South African Police Service in Durban helped distribute tens of thousands of Truth About Drugs booklets during the 2010 World Cup, contributing to making Durban the safest of all the World Cup sites. Booklet distribution is flanked by a series of 16 award-winning public service announcements made to directly counter the lies and drug propaganda with the truth. The Foundation's message has broadcast on hundreds of TV stations, totaling over 120 countries and reaching tens of millions of viewers. But the one component that distinguishes Drug-Free World from any other similarly aimed program is this one. An award-winning full-length hour-and-a-half documentary containing 12 films on every drug of choice. Marijuana, alcohol, ecstasy, cocaine, crack, crystal meth, inhalants, heroin, LSD, prescription drug abuse, and painkillers. This documentary educates and enlightens and speaks to kids in their own language. It's told by people who know addiction firsthand and have actually been there. And by telling their stories, they pass on what they learned so others can avoid going down the same path. Drug-Free World also provides the Truth About Drugs education package. It's complete with posters, the documentary and PSAs, an educational guide, 24 sets of the booklets. In other words, an entire curriculum with a teacher's manual, a full semester of lesson plans, essays, and homework assignments. This not only fits every scholastic need, but also works for youth and parenting groups that are likewise in need of drug education programs. And all of this is provided by the Foundation at no charge. While to ensure the truth about drugs reaches everyone, the Foundation places ads on the internet, appearing all over the web and directing viewers to drugfreeworld.org. When visitors arrive there, they find the ultimate interactive drug resource center for kids and adults. Here, anyone can download the booklets, watch films and PSAs, and order the educational package, and so take the program even further. All told, it adds up to more than 25 million Truth About Drugs booklets distributed, 50 million educational handouts, tens of thousands of drug awareness events in 54 countries, over 400 alliances with other drug prevention entities, more than 1 million visits annually to the Drug Free World website, and hundreds ordering materials every week, bringing the total people reached with the Foundation's drug-free message to more than 200 million in a single year. It is possible to reverse the trend of drug abuse in our society. The results of the Truth About Drugs program have been proven to effectively empower youth so they make the right choice. Anyone can help by supporting the Truth About Drugs program or providing for distribution of educational materials to youth in their community or city. By joining the Foundation for a Drug-Free World campaign, we can help steer an entire generation away from drugs and set them on course for a drug-free future.
This is an educational website which provides materials all available for viewing, downloading, or ordering online. It is visited by more than 2 million people every year. Since 2010, the Drug-Free World Materials booklet and all the PSAs are also available for iPhone and iPad users for free. The prevention educative initiative using our materials is rather successful worldwide, as evidenced by many testimonies, recognition, and awards. As a conclusion, education, this is the radio, TV, recognition from police, different countries and cities. As a conclusion, education is a cornerstone of change. Only when truly informed can youth and individuals make lasting decisions to live a drug-free, ethical, happy, and in harmony life. The goal of the Foundation for a Drug-Free World is at once bold and ambitious to resolve the broad planetary drug problem. Thank you for your attention.